All right. Bear with me a second. Let me just make sure. Make sure it's all going all hunky-dory like. Make it all happy. Happy and cool. All right. Let me get into here. Yes, sir. Oh, it's that time again, boys and girls. What's going on, my gaming friends? What's happening, YouTube? We are back with some Car Mechanics Simulator 2018. I am the Beard with Plow Entertainment. And that's right, today. Oh, today, we're going to rebuild something. I don't know what, but something from the ground up. We're going to find it like these two fine, academically inclined gentlemen. Looking at this here piece of junk, like, wow, what are you gonna do with that? Yeah, tow it out there, boys. We got her. Let's see what's happening here. And a memento. Just double checking, guys, that everything is coming through loud and clear. Let's see here. Let's just go ahead and get this into game. Then I'll double check it's all working. I use Action Morellis, and you know, it's a little unclear whether the stream is going through sometimes. I had an issue today after all the updates from YouTube. I was having a hard time signing in. So, you know, it kind of is what it is. We just make do. And that's what we do. That's just how we do it. So let's see what this is all about here. We will continue. Get our game all loaded up. Seem to be working. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, am I excited? I can't wait. I just can't wait. I can't wait to make it happen. And let's see. Everything looks like it's working. It looks like we're live. Yup. We are just a little behind. Of course, we have a delay. The delay is to ensure yours and my safety. Actually, it really has nothing to do with that. It's all to do with the playback. I do like to post these once I'm done. And we're happening. So, it looks like... Yes, sir. All right. So what are we doing? What are we going to do? Well, let's see. What are we going to do? We've got some cars. We've already got some that are sitting right now waiting to be worked on. And in fact, I have an episode I haven't even posted yet. And at the end of that episode, I'm asking for feedback on what exactly it is y'all wanted to see. And, yeah, so I don't think we should work on any of those. I think we need to go find some more. We need to find something new, something pretty. So, of course, the first place I like to go is we'll go to the junkyard, see if we can find something. It will be a completely full rebuild. We will take in whatever we find. I don't care if it's an orphaned car. I don't care if the thing is sitting on blocks. If it's a car that we want, we will do it. Because we are going to replace every single piece on this bad boy. And it better be a bad boy. Or a bad girl. I mean, I'm just, you know, I'm not making any claims here. You know, a lot of my vehicles I've referred to as girls. Because, you know, the girls are good to you. And you speak to them. And, you know, you can't be so affectionate when you're, you know, talking to a guy like that. Okay, what do we got over here? An El Camino, a piece of junk Buick. Like, it really is. That's a big old piece of junk. And then they call these bolts, I believe. It's kind of like a Malibu or like a later year GTO, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. Not entirely sure. Let's go take a peek. What else have we got? Do we have anything else kicking around here, hiding, waiting to be found? Ooh, don't have one of these yet. That's in pretty bad shape, too. I'm just curious what they would like for something like this. $6,000. So that could be a good return. Now, my question is, the older vehicles, do they have all the parts for sale? Do you have to repair body parts? I would imagine you can buy it all brand new, right? I would think. I would hope. Look at that. That's hilarious. I'm not touching that. It looks like an old Datsun or something. All right, and what's over here? No, we do not want that. What? Yes, sir. Oh, no way. This is like the Cobra. What do they call them? I forget what they call them in this. I don't really care what you're asking. I'm buying it. What, the Typhoon, DC Typhoon. Oh, it's happening. This is what it's going to be, boys and girls. It's going to the garage. We're going to make this happen. Let's do it. Let's do it. This scrap of metal is mine. Did you see that? I got a new achievement. So I don't know when they introduced those achievements. It's kind of cool. I kind of like that. You know, it gives you a little bit something to strive for. There are completionists out there. I know, because, well, I'm not completely a completionist, but sometimes I like to complete things. So that's a part-time completionist? I don't really know. It depends how into the game I am. If I'm really into it, then yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. But I got a buddy, a very good friend of mine, Matty, if you're watching, I tip my hat to you, sir. He is the completionist to complete all completionists. And man, he's devoted. I gotta give him the props, or the props are due. This thing is in terrible shape. What are you doing, Beard? Why do you... Oh, jeez. Okay, let's do it. We're gonna bring her right to A. We're putting her, she's going right in the main spot right there, because we're going to do a little work on her. We're going to do more than a little work on her. Let's get that thing lifted up. Let's start with, let's see what this does. Woohoo, look what I can do. We are going to zappity zap with the Lincoln knockoff. What do they call it? A power attack. All right. Looks like a Lincoln. You know, typically, you got Lincoln, or you have Miller. Miller's the blue ones. I'm a big fan of both. I've owned both. But Lincoln is, you know, they've been around for a while. So, okay, so we're going to use it and abuse it. And look what it did. Look at that. Look at that. What a difference. So, can I do it again? Does it do anything else? No. So that's pretty much it. But that just, like, all of a sudden, bam, she's pretty. She's so pretty. Look at that. I mean, it's a different color. I'm not so sure what I think about it, but and let's see. So we can take the doors off. Okay. So DC Typhoon. Let's go into the body shop now. DC Typhoon. Okay. So we're gonna buy all new parts because we want this bad boy to be fresh. Like it just stepped out of the shower. Okay, maybe not so fresh. I don't want to be that fresh. Just, you know, keep your distance. Back off a little bit. Okay, there we go. We just buy one of everything because we're going to need it. And I promise, although you haven't seen it yet, I can't do it again. I can't just say. I just can't say. So I'm going to leave that alone. All right, so there we go. There's all the components. So let's go around and strip everything off that we can. And then we'll come back and replace it all. Can I take out? I can't take those. That's interesting. It kind of almost, it looks better without the doors on. You know, like, well, you can't take the windshield? That's different. Can I take the... Oh, I can do interior work too, hey? I'm going to have to because it's beat to crap. Man. Wow. I have a soft spot for these cars. God rest his soul. My father-in-law, he was real big on these. He loved them. He just absolutely loved them. So, anyhow. All right. So, I don't know what. I've never really even tried this. Interior disassemble. So, we'll take the steering wheel. Sure. And we can't do nothing else there? Because the dash really looks like it needs it. And the shifter. Why won't you let me? Okay. Well, it is what it is. So, can I? I think I can. I don't know. I don't see a steering wheel. Let's see if we can... interior shop. Okay, and it was a DC Typhoon. Okay, let's just go Typhoon. There we go. A Typhoon steering wheel, we need one of those. Seats, we're going to need two of those. And there it is. Okay, so we actually want to assemble. We need to do... No, that's not going to do it. So do we go in... Is there an interior assemble? Let's see. Yes, there is. Steering wheel on. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And there we go. So now we don't have to worry about that anymore. That's beautiful. So now what we need to do, guys, is we're going to pull this motor. Let's pull it out, take a look at it, see what she's all about. And we'll move this over to... Oh, no, don't go there. Let's not do that. Let's go to car lifter A. Beautiful. And we can get rid of this now. So we'll just reset that. We're going to pull the motor out. Oh, I've got it. Yes. Now, it should be, the starter should be down below. But let's just make sure. Yes, it is. Okay. I haven't worked on these yet, so it's a bit of a learning process for me. Look at that Typhoon. Oh, it looks bad, man. I'm loving it. Get the starter off, drop the drive shaft, and we'll pull the gearbox off, and then we're good to go. So we'll just zing, zada bing. There it goes. And this guy here. Awesome. Oh, can I just hit it from there? Bam. How's that? A magic like that, guys. Magic. All right, we'll pull this off. Then we will pull the motor and start doing what we do. Let's see here. Bring it down. Give me 1 second here, guys. Let me just tell you, so while I'm at it, you will notice I do not have my face cam going now. I did do an explanation of this within my my last video. Just a few issues with it, and the face cam, I had, well, like I say, a few issues. And so I decided for now, I'm just going to omit it, and I'll come back to it. I certainly will. But, you know, it is what it is. So... all right, let's see. How are we doing? We are doing. It's looking good. That looks good. Okay. Awesome. Here we go. Back to it. Woohoo! Yeah, we're all over the place. Okay, we're going to pull that motor now. Let's get it out. And let's add engine into a crate. It is just not pretty. Look at this. Holy. Okay, well, there's not, it's even missing. That's just awesome. Ha ha ha. We'll start at the top and work our way down. That's all we can do. Ignition wires, everything's all buggered. Holy. The rotors, everything. The whole thing's got to go. But I guess, it was in the junkyard. Now, when you find these things in the barn finds, sometimes they're just in amazing shape. Like, it's... Oh, look, we're missing... it's hilarious. We're missing so much here. This is... wow. There's rods missing. Look at that. They're missing. So, again, guys, I haven't done a restoration yet from anything from the junkyard. In fact, the last one we did, I do believe it was a barn find. And I was quite tickled with it. I was pretty happy. It was cool. And we plan on doing more of those. But the barn finds seem to be in better shape. For the most part. I mean, I imagine that's, kind of an RNG thing. But we're not fussed, because we're going to do the whole thing anyways. In fact, the less I have to take off right now, probably the better. Let's face it. Right? Okay, let's just take all these bad boys out right here. They don't belong in there anymore. You needs to get out. All right, over here. Everything's good. Take it off. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. Now we need to get underneath. So we will bounce on out of there and twist this bad boy round. 1 and 2. How do you do? All right. So this is what I always find a little weird. I got to be honest. Can I get it from here? There it is. I just shouldn't be able to take this off while it's mounted on this. Because, watch the way they go. Ready? Whee! And it disappears. But it is what it is. I'm not gonna say boo because I love the game. And I love everything they've actually, absolutely everything they've done with this. Oh, we're missing caps in here and everything. Wow. That's kind of cool. It's different. It's just more that I don't have to sell. Because like I say, it's going to be all brand new going into this bad boy. And we got to get off the timing cover. I'm assuming, yeah, the chains will still be on there. Maybe they're gone. Maybe they grew legs and walked away. Whoops. There we go. Get the camshaft out. And we've still got pistons. They've all got to go. Now, there is a few things I'm going to have to buy here. I don't have a ton of stuff anymore after my last build. We're going to get a new engine block and everything. This is an OHV, a V8 OHV, so it's the same as what we did last time, in fact. Goodbye, engine block. Right on. So let's see. I think I have a few goodies here that'll at least get us going. Let's see. Yepers. I do not have a camshaft. Okay, so we need to buy stuff as we go now. Into the part shop. Okay. Camshavi. Camshadfi. Ooh, camshadfi. Good enough. Okay, so it's for a V8 OHV. This bad boy right here. Let's buy two. Always buy two of everything. We'll buy a couple of those as well, just because. I don't think we need to worry too much about... These should be regular camshaft caps. We'll buy a few of those while we're in here. And that should be good. Let's see where we get to. Alright, pistons with con rods. Do I have enough? I know I have enough rings. I was doing a little bit of engine work, so I stock up on the stuff. It's the way to go. I've said it before and I'll say it again, guys. If you're just starting in this game and you're trying to grind, there's a few things you can do. First off, I would highly, highly, highly recommend, once you've got a little bit of cash, as soon as you are able, double up, triple up, and quadruple up on your buys. Well, for your grind, and now let me explain a little further. The best thing you can do when grinding, in my opinion, what I found worked the fastest, was simply to do a certain type of job. You want to do jobs like brake jobs. You want to do brake jobs. You want to do any job that involves loud noises, your exhaust. So, you know, exhaust is so quick and easy, it's almost a crime. You're going to want to do jobs that involve the gearbox. And so, with that said, there's only certain things you're going to need. So, double up, quadruple up, get as much as you can there, because it just doesn't make sense not to. I don't have any more rod caps. Otherwise, you're constantly coming in here. Now, I keep a pretty healthy stock. Like, when I buy things, especially stuff like this. What's $540 when you got 170 grand, you know? Who cares? So spend a little extra and just get her done. Then you don't have to worry about it later. And it speeds things up so much, man. You know, you will fly through the XP doing it that route. Now, my favorite is the gearbox. Especially on the old cars where you don't even have to take the tires off or nothing. You just drop the drive shaft, drop the gearbox, go to town, man. Like, seriously, it's that quick. Okay, did I get the rest of those on? I believe I did. I just have to get this bearing cap on. And look at that. Isn't that pretty? That's so pretty. It's so pretty in there, man. Like that. I love it. I love it. I don't have an oil pan. That's unfortunate. This didn't come with one, and I'd be replacing it anyways. So we'll go ahead and pick up that bad boy. Let's see here. Oil pan for a V8 OHV. V8 OHV right there. Let's grab two of those. And I do want some for the V8s. And I don't do much V6 works. I don't really care about the V6. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's a good motor. You know, there's lots of cars that make good use of it. But in this game, the beefier ones, you know, that's where it's at. And it's, yeah. Okay. There we go. I had an alternator ready. I see I'm somewhat prepared. Somewhat. I don't think I have another power steering pump. No, I do not. Power steering pump V8 coming right up. Power steering pump V8. Oh, boom. Let's put another one on stock. Again, double up. All right. It's a beautiful thing. Right on, right on. Oh, we got... sorry, guys. Now, you have to bear with me. I have... I do read comments, guys, and I must apologize. Right now, what's happening for me is... I just bought VR. and I don't have my multiple monitors, so I'm watching on my tab everything going on in here. There we go. I know. Yeah. Taking off. You're right, man. Taking off. I'm sorry. I'm going back a little bit now here. Taking off the clutch assembly while it's on an engine stand. You just shouldn't be able to do it, man. I refuse to put it back on here. I'm not doing it. I just can't do it. But let's flop this engine around a little bit. I like to try and keep a certain amount of realism, and there's just no realism in that, man. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Oh, craziness. Okay. So, she's looking pretty good so far, thus far. She's pretty. She is pretty. Let's just keep at her then. So, I look at this. All the heads I've taken off in the past. I haven't replaced any of them. But we do try to keep a head on it. So, let's go here. Engine head. Oh, my goodness. The typing is not working. Yeah, what a pain in the butt, guys. I went ahead and I bought a VR headset. And, the problem with the VR headset... Oh, was it an OHV that I had to buy or a V8? They take up a spot. They take up a spot on your video card for the HDMI. What a pain in the ass. So I got to go and I've got to get... I'm going to buy a couple extras here. I know they're pricey. I guess you can get a special adapter that works with that. It's such a pain not having the second monitor. Man, I'm telling you. Trying to read all the comments on a little tablet, it is what it is. All right, beautiful. We're making progress here, boys. I don't know what we're gonna do with the paint on this. I mean, the Cobras. And that is what that car's supposed to be. Typhoon, whatever they want to call it in this game. The Cobra, I always see them in like a flat, like a gunmetal gray. Intake manifold. Oh, I need carbs too. So let's grab all that right now. And it's with the capitals. I'm not screaming it. Intake manifold 2 carb right there. And let's buy the are they 2 4-barrels? I believe it would be. They didn't even come on the motor. Let's just get to that point. And we'll see. Where are we at? Yeah, they are 2 4-barrels. I might have 1. Yeah, I don't have 2 though. That's unfortunate. All right. We'll go in here and grab that bad boy. Carb. They call it the DC Typhoon, so it's a Cobra. Let's see here. Oh, nope, didn't mean to put that on. I'll bail out of this for a sec, I'll show you. It's pretty. It is a pretty little unit. Check her out, man. Just did the body work, brought her up, shined her up. She's looking pretty. Well, she'll get a paint job and everything. We did the interior work so far. Bought all the body pieces and whatnot. Took just about everything off, other than that mirror. Yeah, this was a car that my father-in-law wanted real bad. He ended up buying an Austin Healey, a little Sprite with the bug-eyed Sprite. It was wicked. Yeah, silver's probably the way to go, right? A gray would be nice. We'll see how she looks here and what we want to go. We could try, take a look at it. You got other options too, like you can make it the. Here, let's buy a couple of these, just so there's some sitting around. There we go. You can do the Chameleon Paint Job, but I don't know. I think I'd rather go with like a retro look, something a little more believable. Because if I owned a Cobra, I wouldn't be putting a Pearl Paint Job on it or a Chameleon Paint Job. That's for damn sure. All right, I don't have any of these bad boys yet, so we need the air filter. All the components for the air filter. And let's see here. So it is, is it the E? It's this guy right here. I'm pretty sure it's 2 carb, round air filter base. And that'll be this guy then to cover it. And where is this guy here? That should be it. Let's just slam this together real quick, and then we can go start tearing the rest of this apart. I had a few air filters. Changed a few of those before. Round air filter cover, 2 carb. I thought I just bought that. Round air filter cover. Where is it? Okay. I bought the OHVE. Round air filter cover. That's that bad boy right there. I will buy one more, just so I got it kicking around in stock. This one I got from the junkyard, so it really is... a full rebuild. I mean, there's just nothing salvageable on it. But the thing is, when you do these... Oh, that looks shiny. Oh, it's pretty. When you do these, do you really want a part that's 70% even after you've repaired it? You know, you just really want to spend the time and make it pretty, you know? So, yeah. All right. We're looking good. We're looking good. I don't know that I have the fan and everything, and I guess we can put the ignition coils and everything on right now. Oh, I didn't put the camshaft in. Ooh. I have all the goodies. This I don't think I have. Oh, I do, but I don't have the router. No, I do not have the router. Okay, let's grab that real quick. You're going to make me type it out. Ignition router? Is it not just the ignition router? What are they calling it? The ignition distribution router. I should have known better. Okay, why is this not coming up? Distribution. And just a regular router should come up. Oh, happy days. Happy days. Why on earth? I mean, I can't use a little 40% here. Can you repair these? I've never... You know what? Before we go any further, because I have not used my repair bench. Holy... Oh, I'm going to have a bunch. Yeah. Wow. I don't know if you can repair the routers or not. I haven't even tried yet, to be honest. We're just going to mash through this. Now it would sure be nice if you just had a button that you could push and it would just fly through them all, man. Would be fantastic. All right. Holy, there's a whole bunch here. Oh, man, I have a soft spot for El Caminos, let me tell you. I had a buddy who had one, and, I mean, he just did a complete rebuild on it. The only thing it wasn't done is it was primer. In fact, it was a backyard trim-clad job. But it didn't look too bad. It was a flat black, so you can imagine. But he had the engine clips and everything on it. So, I mean, you know, before he did the exhaust and the clips, everybody would see it, and, oh, yeah, you know, they had no idea. He put a lot of money into that. He wrapped it around a pole, unfortunately. Oh, you can repair all. Well, that's good to know. I wasn't entirely sure. I've got, I think, it all the way up to the 4th repair now, so it should work out well. We'll see. Maybe one of those routers will get repaired and I won't have to buy it, because I don't know what was going on there, why it wasn't coming up. That's a little bizarre. I must have been misspelling something. Holy, we're going to be here for days. So what'd you do today, Beard? Oh, I sat around on a live stream repairing, just clicking buttons. Mashy, mashy. Oh, wow. Okay, there's what I'm looking for right there. Nice! We got it. Ah, you gotta love it. All right. So, let's go to here, drop in the new parts, put her back together. Beautiful. Of course, as I said, there's a few things that I haven't bought yet. Now, that's just a distributor cap, but it said ignition. I find with this game, if you're not careful, if you don't do exactly what they're asking for, kind of hard to find. Ignition distribution cap. I mean, try one more time here. Oh my God. Jeez, guys. Yeah, you know, I saw it hitting 35, so I do want to keep the grinding going. I am only at level 30. I literally hit here and started doing restorations. You know, I got so fed up. Honestly, it was at the point where all I was doing was picking up, excuse me for a sec while I buy a bunch of extra stock here, was picking up just odd jobs, you know, like just trying to level. There was constant breaks, just, oh, it was frustrating. I do like to keep a stock, so while I'm in here, it just saves me coming back later, and I do want a couple of those, because I've just used the last of them. Okay, awesome. And let's get, I do have some fuel filters. This is good. This is good. I'm loving life. So, I don't know that I have all my push rods. No, I don't have enough. I'll have to buy a few here. But we'll get all this put together. Get my covers on, all the rockers. Oh, get that out of there. Was the last one a buggered one too? I wasn't paying attention. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to grab a heap ton of these. There we go. Right on, right on. So what's your favorite car, guys? What have you done? Who all's playing the game? What's your favorite car to tear down in this game? Because I got to be honest, so far, I mean, I really enjoyed messing around with the Charger. But the Superbird, the Plymouth, well, I can't remember what they called it in this one. It was pretty fun. It was a good one to tear into, and just to see it, once she's all put back together, because that's like an iconic car from back in the day, man. I'm gonna have to buy more rockers. Let's pick these bad boys up. You're going to get a whole bunch of them because, man, you go through these when you're rebuilding the engines. All the old cars anyways. Beautiful. Engine head cover. We are done on this side. It's a beautiful thing. I think I may even have my manifold already. I do. Look at that. Oh, putting this here on the motor. Okay. Well, it is what it is. Rather put this all in while she's inside. But it looks good sitting there. Let's face it. Looks pretty badass. You can't start it when it's on the stand, though. A little strange. I remember growing up, man, my next door neighbor, he always had everything all pulled out. That's where I learned a lot about vehicles. And, man, just watching the motor start and just slam away on the bench was holy. He didn't have a stand. Everything just went right on the bench. The Spectre Fastback, hey? Yeah, man. That's that I haven't got one yet. I'll be keeping my eyes open. There we go. Oh, look at that. That's so pretty. Come on, man. That's so shiny. I can see my freaking beard in that. That's great. Oh. All right, so I think that's about all we're going to do. Oh, let me put I think I got a timing chain already. I got one left. I'll put the cover on. Oh, I don't have the cover. All right. Timing. I'm going to buy a couple timing chains just because I used my last one. I just like to always have a few. And then we're going to... Whoops, I didn't mean to clear it. Timing cover. Where are you, baby? For the V8. And actually, I don't have any timing covers. I don't do much V6s. I'm going to leave those ones. Beautiful. Right on. Ooh, am I going to luck out? Do I have enough parts to get right to the belts? I don't even know that I have the serpentine belts. There's a good possibility. That's what literally it's all come down to for me is how much, stuff I can keep on hands. Sorry, Alter Dog's cousin. My Steam for a sub. Well, my Steam name and everything is a little bit different, and I have family members that use the account as well. So I don't think I give that one out, buds. I do apologize. Crankshaft pulley, so I need a crankshaft pulley. Okay, for the V8 OHV, we'll grab a couple of those. So there's a couple extra, and I wouldn't mind a couple of the V8s because I plan on doing another V8 here soon. I don't think I need any of those. I did use a whole ton of these while I was in there, though, so let's grab another dozen. All right. And we are in business. Okay, the moment of truth. I do not have my serpentine belts. All right. I see how it's going to go down. Serpentine belt A and B for the V8 OHV. There we are right there. Let's grab a couple. And we need the B as well. For the V8 OHV. There she is. Beautifica. Slime her all together. We're almost there. Man, I can't wait to drop this thing back in. Oh, I don't know that I have any more fans either. Come on, come on! Alright, well, I am going to buy a new one. Radiator fan. Rather than go and try and repair it. Was it just, we'll grab 2 of those. Beautiful. Drum roll, please. There she is. God, that looks good. What a good looking motor, man. Seriously. Oh, hey, it would help if I put my... Ha! I should finish this side off. No drum roll. Take back the drum roll. Don't do it. All right, here we go. Doesn't take long. Slam all these bad boys in here. You know, if it was only this easy in real life, these valve push rods are a pain in the arse, I'll tell you right now. Oh, did I just dump a few? Are these all? Am I not paying attention? Man, you guys should have said something. Let's see here. No, those are all good. So I've just gone through them. That's all that happened. I thought I grabbed a whole bunch. Well, that's happening right now. We're grabbing like 20 of these bad boys. I hate running out. Oh, a custom car, really? You know what? I've been looking at some of that, man. You know, I've seen a few guys doing, and pretty cool, like with the big blowers and everything on them. I know it's all mods. I haven't messed with the mods in this game yet. With the summer the way it's been, I've just had such a hard time keeping my head above water, being able to make videos. We went away a lot, and I got kids. So the kids, you know, what do you mean we can't go to the water park today because you got to stay home and make a video? It just doesn't work. So I haven't really had a chance to check all that out. I would love to take a look into the mods because who was it I was watching just recently? Great YouTuber. What's his name? Diesel Designs. Great guy, man. I tell you, I watched a few of his. That's actually what got me really into to making the videos for this game. I wasn't going to do it because I did play 2015 and I loved it, but there was just a few issues I had. Well, they got rid of all those issues. Anyhow, he went ahead. He was doing, I can't remember what car it was. Had a great big blower. Oh, it was a monster truck. That's what it was. And, you know, I started mucking around. And obviously it was a mod. So I would love to try it out. See what it's all about. Okay, so that's looking good. We're happening. We're going to throw this bad boy in now, man. We're ready. Then we can start stripping the rest of her down and get this thing purring. Okay, so I'm going to take her off. Head back over here, click the crane, and install it. Look at that. When you see it, that, okay. No, let me out. There we go. Look at that. That is badass. You almost want to leave the hood off. Like, for real. Oh, man. That's so pretty. Okay, let's get rid of everything else out of here. We need to make this great again. We're even going to get rid of that battery. Screw that battery. We don't like that battery. All right. Anything else we need to reach from up top here? I think we're good. Everything else is underneath. A lot less to these, eh? Man. Oh, it's pretty. Okay, let's get this out of the way. You're starting to get on my last nerves. Get out of here. There we go. Beautiful. Owls, hello. Yes, AC Cobra, man. It's one of my favorite cars. I am tickled pink with this thing, man. Look at it. It's just... She's coming. We're getting there. Little by little. I've wanted to, you know, even the kits of these things, the replicas, they sell for a pretty penny. I think I saw one not that long ago. They do a lot of car shows where I live. In fact, they just had a car show, and Buddy had a replica, and he had it up on the block, and he was just showing her off. Everybody was just drooling over this thing. I mean, it just looks so good. You couldn't tell the difference. Honestly, about 4 or 5 stalls down was an actual AC Cobra, and I was drawn back to the replica just because it's so damn pretty. Anyhow, he wanted like 70 grand for the damn thing. Now, he had a lot of aftermarket work on it. Okay, let's get these bushings out of here. Get all the suspension pulled apart. Get our tie rods off here. We need to bust a move and get this all off. Steering rack, I gotta undo the other side before I can get it. The sway bar out. Get our lower suspension bar out. Holy crap, man. There's just so much. And the old double wishbone. I don't think I have any of those put together, in fact, so we'll have to tear that off. It's not a big deal, though. Beautiful. Now let's sneak over to the other side here and pull this all down. Yes, sir. It's dirty. Man, when these things come out of the junkyard, there is just nothing salvageable from it. You know, you can run them through the repair bench, I guess, but for the most part, they're fugly. Beautiful. So what I wouldn't give to actually be able to go and drive a nice brand new, well, not brand new, but brand new, freshly restored AC Cobra. That would just be great. Man, I drove a bug-eyed Sprite. I was talking about that a little bit earlier, and that was a pretty impressive car. You know, it's small, but he had a motor of it. It was an LT1 that was in it. The rear end he had put in was out of a Mercedes, of all things. You know, he was King Mickey Mouse. Like, he'd make things work. It blew my mind. I got to work on the car a little bit for him. I welded the frame up and did a little bit of work there. He had the motor all done. He didn't do any of that himself. He had it all sent out. The Plymouth Superbird. Well, let's go look at my last post there. That's what we did. We just rebuilt one, and we actually got all the racing colors and everything on it. And it's fantastic, man. Superbird is awesome. You know, they're so beautiful Plymouths, man. And I forget what they call them in this game. It's some weird name. But it's you know, identifiably the same car. It's just gorgeous, man. Okay, so we're looking good. Let's see what I have. I don't know if I have any of this. No, I don't have any of the cross members or anything. Okay, so let's get some goodies here. Front sub. I can't even type right now. That's because I'm spread out all over the place. Let me just rearrange this. Not having these second monitors is a real pain in the butt. There we go. Okay, and that was a D, was it, guys? I believe it was a D. Yes, it was. Grab one of those, and I think I have just about the rest that I need here for the whole front end. We should be in business. Probably have to buy more rubber bushings because, holy man, you go through those things when you're doing this. Oh, I didn't take off the steering rack. That's a piece of crap. Gotta go. Oh, look at it. Pretty sure I do have one, though. Yeah, there we go. Get all the bushings in here. And voila. Nice. Get the front sway bar. Beautiful. All the old tie rods. But now we have to get our steering knuckle and everything in place before we can put the outer on, and there we go. Love it when it all comes together. Slightly falls apart and comes back together again. Oh, yes. You know, I have seen that going into the game editor, but I just haven't messed around with it at all yet. I'll apologize, guys. I do have my latency turned up so that I have a better playback. So there is a delay from when you guys message in the chat. So I do apologize if it takes me a moment to read it. Yeah, I'm a bad person. All right. So if you're going to do the mods, what do you do the mods on? What do you design the card with? That's actually a good idea. Thank you, Greg. I appreciate that. You're right. Just abbreviate them. Eh? I guess I don't have to type the whole thing out. That's just more from habit, I guess. But yeah, that'll speed things up quite a bit. And I'm all about the time savers. That's why I'm always buying multiple bits of everything I come across. All right. And then I'm almost positive that I don't have any of these put together. No, everything I have, I just need to buy the parts and simply... Actually, I might have the parts. But let's finish getting the rest of this all tiddlied up over here. And we'll just mount this in midair, because we can. There we go. Beautiful. I love how shiny it is, man. It's brand new. Everything's so fancy. All right, get our tie rods on here now. Get the outer. Beautiful. Get the upper suspension arm. See, I had all these already. I knew I was going to be building something. I just didn't know what I was going to do. I can't believe we found this first off. Right to the junkyard and found the Cobra. Like, it's just, she's just sitting there. She's like calling her name. It was fantastic. It's like it was meant to be. Okay. Can I get into that? There's the bearing. And the cap. Beautiful. Beautiful. Of course, I have lots of brakes and calipers because the sheer amount of brake jobs you do in this game on the grind. Holy. All right, that's that. So let's run over here now and see. I think I may even have most of the components. The double wishbone, that's the rear though. Yeah, I do not happen to have... No. So we'll do that. Double wiquish. That's fantastic. Double wishbone shock absorbers. Let's grab a few of these. So I got a couple extras. I'm almost certain I have all the springs. So let's just throw this in. Okay. Beautiful. There she be. Turn and burn it. We'll start pulling the back off while that's doing its thing. God, look at that. Look at the carnage on the bloody tires. No, I like to hold on to it. I really do. I like to hold on to the cars. I could sell them. I imagine if I got, down a little bit lower on my funds, I might start to look at sell some of them. I found that looking at the auctions, you can buy a car there that's in pretty good shape. You could probably do a quick little flip that way. I don't know what the good moneymaker is yet. I saw there's lots of ways to make money, and of course, whenever you start looking at it, it comes up with all hacks and everything, and I just couldn't even do that. I couldn't get close to it. I've seen people playing that have got millions. Well, man, I know how long it took just to get a couple $100,000. Never mind millions. So yeah, I think I'd like to hold on to them, just keep the garage going, and just add them up. If I have to sell them, then I will. And yeah, certainly, you know what, Ultimate Dogs, that'd be great, man. If you want to make a vid, I'll subscribe to you here once I get a chance after the stream, and I'll make sure to keep an eye on it, because that would be fantastic. Messing around with the mods in this game. There's just so much you can do with this, and if you can customize some of these cars, which obviously you can, it just gives you that much more to do. So that'd be fantastic, man. Much appreciated. All right. We're almost there. Just, come on. Just pull it all apart. Can I just take a big sledgehammer? We're not going to keep any of these parts anyways, man. This is the Christmas fund right here for the employees. All this scrap steel. That's what this is. All right, let's get the bushings out. Everything's toast. Oh, I might as well take that on the way by, too. There we go. Beautiful. Let's run over here now, and we will take the old parts, join up some new, and the double wishbone right there. Atta boys. Nice. Looking good. Leaf spring rear drive axle. I know I don't have one of those. Leaf spring. Oh, hold on. That's probably hyphenated, isn't it? No, that's really not what I was trying to do. Yeah. Didn't think I had one. I'm almost positive, and we're about to find out. The fuel tank, however, I'm pretty sure I got one. All right. We're looking good. We are looking fantastic. Let's just take these off because they're not looking so good. And we'll go back and pick this up and start throwing her all together. Can't wait to see this thing, man. Really not sure what we paint. What I don't know what to paint it. I don't know. Oh, sorry. Don't call it editing. Call it modding. All right, I can do that. Oh, so you can sell the truck pretty good, hey? Yeah, just buying stuff from auction and selling them. So you're making money that way. That's good to know. I guess it depends on the vehicle and what it is you're flopping around, right? If you buy it too high, like I was trying to buy, can't remember what it was. I was just bidding on before I started the live stream. Couldn't get it, I mean, for no lack of trying either. Okay, we want to stick that on here. There we go. Oh, I don't have a rad. That's an issue. Get over there. Get over there. There we go. Awesome. Okay, can I sneak through? I have to do it from above anyways. All right, well, that's looking good. That's looking good. Can't get the servo or anything on yet, but I can now get my flywheel and my clutch assembly going here. Let's pop this bad boy in. And I'm going to need a new gearbox. There we go. And what is it? I don't suppose I have. Yes, sir. Nice. Now, how is that? That's coming prepared right there. I don't have a new starter. I'm not very prepared. Oh, I do. I got all kinds. Man, I'm like more prepared than I thought. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, we'll put the back end together here now. Ah, it's so pretty. Get the drive shaft on. God. Fantastic. Let's see, what's that one there? House. For you cars isn't a thing but a lifestyle. I'm sorry, buds, I'm not sure what you're asking there. Alright, small rubber bushing, that's a beautiful thing. Got a bunch of those. Let's get to the back one here. It's real easy to miss a bushing when you're actually putting a vehicle back together. Until you drive, and you know damn well what you did. Okay, rear axle knuckle housings. It's the B, so I need 2 of those. Rear axle knuckle housing B. So I'm going to grab a couple extras. And we're golden. Nice. Oh, she's all coming together now. It's a beautiful thing. So gunmetal gray. What do you think, boys, girls? Gunmetal gray. I think gunmetal gray might be the way to go. We're gonna have to see what it looks like, though, because ultimately that's what it comes down to. It's, do we like it? Are we happy with it? Get that fuel tank in there. Is there not a fuel pump? There we go. Awesome. And I think I missed the shock absorber. Oh, I don't have any rear shock absorbers. Wow. Holy. I'm cramped for space here, and I'm mashing my board. Okay, let's get some A's and B's. Just because I like to keep them on hand. And we're golden. Yeah, for sure, man. Hassles. There's certain little hassles. There's little things that the game makes you do. You know, silly little things like changing out an air filter on some of the newer cars. You got all the stupid little clips. Oh, man, they get on my last nerve sometimes. Especially when you forget them, right? Yeah. All right. And we'll get this side done, and then we're laughing. Get our wheel hub. Oh, it's just beautiful. It's getting towards the end of doing a car like this, you know. Get like the warm giddy. Get that warm giddy feeling. All right. Beautiful. Now, we still got to get tires and figure out what we want to do there. But I also need to get at the radiator and the brake servo. So I think I've done everything back here. Let's take a quick look. I don't think I've missed anything. We're golden. We're golden. Let's drop this down and see how she looks here. Oh, man. I just love that. See the air filter like that? That's fantastic. Okay. All right. So, what radiator is it? Do I happen to have a C kicking around? I certainly do. I don't believe I have any batteries left. Nope. Let's grab a battery. Battery. I'll get a couple. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Come again. And can't forget the oil in the engine. We're going to have to do that too. You know, it won't let you start in this game, but if you tried that in real life, well, things wouldn't go so well. Oh, a brake servo. Now, this is the one thing, man, I'm telling you. Whoever invented the brake servos, they're broke because these things never break down. They haven't made any money. I'm telling you, I have not replaced one of these in-game yet, other than doing a restoration. That's just funny, man. It kind of cracks me up. All right. And that's her. So now we need to take this off and stick some oil in there. And get her looking all pretty like. How we doing? There we go. Perfect. Hello, Oyen Zankissy? I think I said that wrong. I do apologize. My beard gets in the way sometimes. It really does. Okay, we're golden. This thing is ready to purr. We just need to get some tires. So, what do we want to put on this? Well, we had some just race tire Bs and rim Typhoons, so not a whole lot of options. All right, let's do it. Let's get our tires. So, rim Typhoons, hey? I'd like a little bit more option, I think, you know, for the tires, but it is what it is. These are all going to be the same size. We're not going to put a rake on this. I think I want them a little bigger, though. You know, at least, well, I don't know, with 20s? What do you think? 20s look bad on this? Oh, I missed the clips on the ignition cap. Ha! That's why you guys were talking about the clips earlier. Thank you. Much appreciated. That happens from time to time. All right. I think we're going to go with 18s. I think 18s. 20s, I don't know. These old cars, I'm too big. Oh, well, yeah, we'll go with 18s. It's big enough. It's going to look good. It's going to look pretty. We need to get the race tire Bs now. We'll start spinning these, and I'll go put those clips on. Shh, don't tell anybody. All right, and we need 4 of these bad boys. You know, we'd probably keep a 205, 30 profile. We'll see how she looks. We can always switch her afterwards. All right, we're in the home stretch. Start throwing these together. All right, there we go. I don't know who left those clips off, but holy, man, it's a good thing you guys were paying attention. Okay. Let's see. Tell me I've even got little clips. I certainly do. Is there 2 on this bad boy? One at the back. There it is. Of course, I don't have it. I don't have a clip B. All right. I need to go out of here. Thought I had it all. Come on. How many times now have you guys gone to put a car back together and you've left the starter off? Or, you know, it happens. I know when I was grinding, getting all the XP, it happened to me more than a few times. I'm not too ashamed to admit it. Oh, it was funny, man. You have a good laugh because you start kicking yourself. You're like, really? Come on, man. You know, would you do that in real life? I don't know. Okay, let's get this going. Start the balance act here. Beautiful. I suppose we can sell our old ones. Yeah, you can. So I had issues with the tires, and this is why I was kind of on the fence with it. Now, I had a vehicle, and I had all the same rims, but I did different sizes, and I couldn't. For some reason, it wouldn't let me put the back tires on. It was calling for a retro, and I was using a modern, but it works on the front, so it wasn't working on the back. And so I read that there was a glitch to the game, and so rather than try, I figured, you know what, I'll just go with the old classic. But, you know, these don't look bad. They don't look great. You know, I'd rather go with something else. So I will play around with that, most definitely. All right. You need a balance, sir. I'll take you off and swap them around. Last one. This would be kind of nice to do with VR. I'd love to throw the headset on. Just so, you know, I mean, I don't know. It would be more immersive because of the 3D aspect. But I don't think it would be, you know, as beneficial as some other games. Would be pretty cool. All right. We'll let that one balance, and we'll start throwing some of these on, see how she looks. Get this thing to the paint shop here once we get the body parts on. And did I miss the bearing there? Is that what's happening? Yeah, I did. And the cap, and we're golden. Oh, it's shiny. It's so shiny. Those don't look bad, actually. You know, maybe I was speaking a little out of turn. That looks pretty good. I'm not sour with that at all. I like the caps. Huh. All right, let's go and flop these around here. This would be a fun game in multiplayer. I don't know what you all think, but multiplayer in this. You know, you could have your buddy, that guy could be going over and doing the tires while you're pulling it off, getting a lot of the parts together, you know, getting all your springs all set up, doing the body work. I don't know, to me it just sounds enticing. I would love it if Playway would give it a go. I don't see why you couldn't. It doesn't. To me, I can't imagine there being a big latency issue, but having said that, you never know. All right, and we'll go pick up that last tire, and we are golden. What's this? Greg, the only car at the moment that I know of that this is the problem is the GT20. Tire sits in the rim, all the cars seem to work. Okay. Yeah, like I messed around. Like I said, I did change quite a few of them, and it was literally just that last one that I had done, and then I'd read someone on Reddit saying how it was an issue. And I thought, well, you know what? Rather than have that happen during a live stream, I'd rather just play it safe. Mess with the tires later sort of thing. But there she is, guys. Look at that. Okay, let's get the rest of this put on here. We need to get the hood on. We need all the lights, everything here. It's gotta have that look. Gotta get her going. Kind of sad you can't take those lights off, though. Or the grill. Come on. Oh, I have to change that license plate, too. Oh, no, it was letting me put on. There wasn't one on there. That's why. I'm going to leave the license plate off for now. Not really a big fan. I kind of want to... Well, yeah, it is what it is. Let's put her like that. Okay, assembly mode. Beautiful. Beautiful. Such a nice car, man. God. Wonder what you would spend now for one on like an actual AC Cobra at today's standards. Gotta be expensive. 150 odd grand, maybe. And there she is. That's just gorgeous. That is gorgeous. I can see I missed the little mirror there. Oh, no, that window's on. Oh, so I didn't change those then, I don't think. No, I don't believe I did. So let's... Oh, no. No, my bad. There we go. I do have them. That's kind of cool. The AC Sprite that my father-in-law had. This is how it was. It was pretty cool. Okay, assembly mode. I mustn't have the right door window. Right door window. Okay, so we'll head into the body shop here. Left door window, right door window. Okay, we are in the mode. There we go. Get that off. Get that on. Oh, and I had to. But we're golden. That looks pretty. We are ready to take this into the paint shop and do something with her. Wow. Man, is that sharp. You know, kind of looks like we went with the carbon fiber hood. On an old car like this, that would be a shame. All right, let's get her in there and see what she looks like. Start figuring out how we want to do it in the paint shop. Okay. I'm tingling. I'm tingling. The beard is all stressing here. I just got to... Oh, man. We got to do this justice. I'm really hopeful, but let's see what they got. Okay. So for different paint types, of course, we have all this. I mean, I think a matte black in this, but, you know, maybe a metallic would look good. I can't believe there's livery for this. What? Oh, the racing stripes. That's kind of nice. Oh, like the vintage style. Ha ha. Oh, I like that too. I do like that. That is pretty fancy. Ooh, what do you think, guys? What do you think? 1, 2, or 3, or none at all? What do you think? I'm going to start messing with the colors here. I'm going to leave it up to you guys. You tell me, with the moment the most votes is what we're going for. And we're not making it pink. It's certainly not going purple. Black's pretty fancy. Let's see. Let's try this here. We'll just play with the colors a little bit. See, kind of like that British racing green. No. We don't want anything too, kind of like almost like a red, like a deep. No, I'm a big fan of the gray. I really am. The gray and the silver. Like, that looks sharp, man. That looks real sharp. Did I not put the front windshield in? Get out of here. Oh, no. That's just terrible. All right. All right. Thought I had it. You know, look at it. It looks like it's there. Holy crap. That's fantastic. Now, hold on. Am I missing anything else? Last build, I missed the tail light. You know, thought I was being all thorough. She looks good, though. I think I've got it all. I put everything on in the interior. Yeah, no, she looks good. I think we got her. Thank you. Much appreciated. No livery, eh? Yeah, I think I might agree with you there. I might agree with you, Greg. It's kind of... Well, so far we're going for the no livery. What do you think, guys? What do you think? We're coming down to pinch time here. That's just... Oh, I love this car. So no livery, eh? I think I agree, and I think I really like the silver. You know, or like a gunmetal gray. Something like right around there. That's pretty slick, man. Especially with all the chrome. That kind of highlights it and shows it off. Let's see, what does that look like in a matte? Yeah, that would look good with a black. Or maybe a lighter gray. And I just don't think that Pearl or Chameleon really have a place. Maybe a Chameleon, but that's what I'm leaning for right there. I have to be honest. I think that is just absolutely gorgeous. Let's try and tweak a little bit. We can't really with the saturation all the way down. So if I came up a little, we're almost going to get like a bluey hue to it. Yeah, no, I think, bam. And then, let's see here. Do we want to go just a little lighter? Just a little. Ooh, the livery 3 matte black. Okay, so here's we are. We're 311.49. So let's take a look at that. So let's just see. Let's see what matte black looks like with the livery 3. Oh, that's pretty slick. Oh, the yellow on the black. I got to admit, I do kind of like that. That's a really tough call. So this way we're showing off, I mean, we really are showing off the livery. And that yellow, I mean, it pops. It's almost a yellowy orange. And the chrome looks nice on it. But now going the other way, we're really showing off the chrome detail. All right, Elves, thanks for joining me, my friend. We'll hope to see you again. And I think, you know, oh, it's so tough, guys. That's a tough one. You know, the metallic, that's pretty shiny. I think that's, you know what? That metallic brings out the chrome more. I'm a big fan of matte colors, but I think we'll go with that. I think we're going to do it. There she is. Oh, yeah, baby. Look at that. Now that is a sweet car. I would drive this down the street any day of the week, my friends. You could, oh, jeez. That, I'm almost speechless. You know, look at that. That is something else. I'm going to get a beautiful screenshot, a nice screenshot of this, and I think it needs to go. Let's send it to the parking. And we're going to follow it. And I'm going to go get a good screenshot. And maybe, you know, yeah, it might just make it onto my page. Okay, off to the parking. Yes, sir. I don't have a whole lot here yet. I only just started collecting the cars. once I hit level 30, it was a grind for me. I would have been there a whole lot sooner had the summer not fallen when it did with the game release. It just how it happened. But, you know, I got a few sitting here ready to go. This guy, I just got it so cheap. I got this so cheap that I know I'm going to make money on it. This one came from the auction, and it just, like, or sorry, a barn find. But it's in pretty good condition. I think I can pretty much sell it and flip it. I want to do the Bandit. This is Smoking the Bandit. Old fire chicken. Yes, sir. Oh, I know I can drive them, but I'm really looking to get a nice picture. This is what we did last episode, guys. And, you know, not a fan of the livery here, like the 215 on there, the racing numbers, but it does look good on the side and the back. I was pretty happy with that. Future project car, you know, Aston Martin Bond Classic, but look at that. So we need to get a good screenshot here. Let's see, right there. Yeah. And maybe one from the back just to showcase it on this side so we don't see the rest. That's gorgeous. Now, my next question, actually, because I have not done this yet. Look at that. That interior needs some work. Oh, I can clean the interior. I unlocked that at level 30, didn't I? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. That looks fantastic. I brought it here because I've noticed the lighting in here just seems to be so much better than back at the garage. But you know what? Let's do it. Let's take this bad boy. And I guess you have to move to your garage first. You do. I'll clean the interior. That'll make a world of difference. Because I don't like seeing that on the dash and everything, man. It just has a bit of a nasty look to it, you know? Well, I don't know where you guys are right now, but I got to tell you, it is hot as hell here right now. And driving in a convertible just sounds absolutely fantastic. What a gorgeous car, man. Okay, where's that cleaning kit? I'm certain that I have one, right? That's it right there. Nope, that's a toolbox. Do I not have? This is the cleaning kit. Okay, so we need to move it. I think it's the... Am I at the A or the B entrance? There we go. Nice. Let's shine her up. Yes, I do. There it is. Now she looks pretty. That's just awesome. Look at that. Oh, come on now. The way that livery comes onto the dash, I think that was a good call. I really do. I got to be honest. I think that really just changes the look on it. Let's... Oh, listen to that. Oh, she purrs. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it. So, I haven't been to the airport yet. We're going to check it out. I'm sorry? Are you kidding me? Well, okay. So, moving the car around, everything turned out okay. Nothing fell off, but there's no leaf string. No, the leaf springs are not being held in place. There's no U-bolts under there. Nothing, man. Thought I had it all. Thought I had it all. Well, that's okay. These things happen. It keeps us on our toes. And there she is. Oh my God, that would have been a disaster. Can you imagine doing that in real life? You know, yeah, the engine starts, everything's going great. You go to move the car, then you lose your back end. Oh, you're in Australia. Dang, man, I'll tell you. You guys, okay, so I'm in Canada. Now, we've had weather. Our weather has been like, I mean, last time I was in LA, it was pretty reminiscent of here. I mean, we've had like 40-degree weather over the last, well, the whole summer. It's just been ridiculous. 30 plus almost daily. But we get this humidity here. I'm in Vancouver. We get humidity like you wouldn't believe. And now we got this forest fire smoke. Everything, it absolutely plugs you up. It's ridiculous. Okay, so I think we're good. I'm pretty sure we're good. I'm hoping we're good. Let's move this now. We'll move the car just over to the, where we go. La, 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 la. Can't I move it to the garage entrance? Great. Let's take it for a spin. That sounds like a plan, man. I think that's I think that's the way to go. Now, I guess this abandoned airport's been added since I was messing around there. Used to be you could just go to the test track. But I think you can rip around there now. Yes, you can. What I could really use is a... I don't know if you can imagine you could use it on this. Can you use the wheels, the steering wheel, the shifter and everything? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah? Can we... Is there an e-brake? Oh, yeah, nice. Trying to get her to figure eight it. No, she doesn't want to let loose. I'm sorry, I had to try the figure eights. Oh, that's pretty cool. That is something right there. Oh, yeah. Oh, she's got some torque, man. Does she ever pull? Whoa, watch out. And it's a rebuild. Yeah, an Xbox controller would be the way to go. I do have one hooked up, and I saw you could use it with this game, and I thought of trying it, but for the majority of the gameplay, I prefer the mouse, just for targeting's sake. Oh, let's juice. Hit the brakes. Start. Oh, I'm trying. I really want to get it. If you turn the other way, she's not doing it. Donuts? Donuts? Yeah! There we go. Well, that's not so shabby. What about a Starsky Hutch move? This is what we call Starsky Hutch. There she is. That wasn't so bad. Used to do that in my Mustang. Take her into the parking lot. Go for a big rip. That's fantastic, man. So I like this addition, the airport. That's kind of cool. I didn't mind going to the test track, but you were pretty limited. There's no, I mean, if you want to call this free roam. Oh, she's juicing. Juicing. Oh, she handles pretty good, this car. Not bad. I'd maybe try and do a slalom, but kind of hard with the keyboard. And there we go. And I kind of figured I was almost reluctant to take a look at the other views. So this is the ghost car. There we go. Oh, you can't keep the tires lit, though. That makes me sad. Nice little donut. What a car, boys. That was well worth the run right there. I got to be honest. This is going to go in the forefront of my garage for a while. I want to see this every day I log in. I'm going to take that screenshot I had and put it on my backdrop. I want to thank you all for joining me, guys. You've been amazing. But we're going to call it right here. That was a pretty good build. A little bit disheveled. I wasn't as prepared as I normally like to be. But if you do me a favor and hit that like train, it helps me get those views. Get viewers like yourself come and check it out. If you haven't by now, please hit that subscribe button. I'd love to see you again. I will set a regular viewing time for my car mechanic simulator live streams. I mix it up a fair bit with the VR and a few other games that I really like to kind of get into and showcase as they come out. But this is a regular thing for me. I really enjoy car mechanic simulator. There's just something about it keeps you coming back. So, guys, I want to thank you very much. I am Jaxie Beard with Kaplow Entertainment. You can just call me the Beard, and we'll catch you guys next time. All right.